So we're now 6 weeks into this distance learning, online learning new reality for us. And I've been thinking about what schools are doing it well and what schools are not doing it well, and which teachers are kind of thriving during all of this and which ones are kind of just keeping their head above water. And I think it all comes down to strong relationships. The teachers that have strong relationships with their kids and with those families are probably doing really well right now. So much of what's going on now is dependent on the unique situation that those families are faced with, and any little thing out of the ordinary can create a lot of friction for that family. And a lot of the time that friction is over schoolwork. And if a family looks at some of that schoolwork and they say, well, I know the teacher cares about us, I know they care about my kid, I know they assigned it for a good reason, and I know that they're here to help me, not to make my life harder, that experience is going to go better for everyone involved there. But if they look at it and they go, well, the teacher doesn't really like my kid, they never really call to see how we're doing, and I never really hear from them unless it's something bad, they're going to look at any of that work and they're going to go, why are they assigning this? Don't they care? Don't they know what's going on right now? It all comes down to that strong relationship. And so we need to be doing things that build and maintain that relationship. We need to be calling families to see how they are. We need to be checking in with kids to see how they're doing, sending motivational text messages or writing cards or however it is you connect with a family, but you have to do it and you have to do more of it. That's what's going to get us through this. Those relationships are going to get us through to the end of the year. I don't care how good your lesson planning is. I don't care what great activities you planned. I don't care how many quizzes you think the kids really want to take. Without relationships, none of it matters, because that's what we have to fall back on now. We have to fall back on our relationships. So that should be our focus. Academics are important, absolutely. But unless our families know that we care about them right now, they're not going to do the work, and it's not going to matter to them. And you're going to drive a wedge between them and your school at a time when we need to be closer than we ever have been. As you go about this week, focus on those things you can do to build up the people in your community and strengthen the relationships that you have with those people. Have a good week.